Oh my God. Down, bro. Okay. Okay.
I'm letting this know I'm starting to tell you the best alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go pump with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from the cell. A couple of homies be making a nigga. Like all of them do to the well. Don't worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sit for me. Just win for me. Don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me. Like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk.
Real quick.
Take it higher, that's a god. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all the talk.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This is taken at his 4.
Oh.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Start off with that buck sweep, baby. A little bit of lag already. Come on, bro.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Oh,
and this is Hilton on the receiving end.
Spins were faster in the game.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a give right side. It's Hines. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now a play fake, and it's locked. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm a zombie. What's this dude waiting on? He better be trying to find his mic.
Dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So with fourth down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Now Foles. Throw right side of the tight end to Shaughnessy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, He's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 60 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Wait.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off of play action. Luck rolling to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
And blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Good tackle,
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's Foles.
Oh, yes, sir.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, Mack able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
11 yards there, first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Throwing again on second down. Foles, and the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
What?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early?
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
What we got? 6-6, pull it high.
Foles.
I'm there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Now Lop. Looking deep for Hilton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Hold on, it just told me I got the ball.
Thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This is taken at the 3.
Really? Really?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
We go. What is it?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He's flat. He's checking crack.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Foles. This one complete over the middle to O'Shaughnessy. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From just shy of midfield, Foles. 20. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Protein spell. Mike's 50. You must be. Zebra.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. Through an opening, and there he goes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
23 yards on the play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Hines. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Luck. He's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th? And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will shave one more off this lead. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Why would that kick so weak?
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Touchdown, baby. I swear.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
13.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A throw by Luck complete to his tight end, Ebron. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lies move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to take the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Under. 50 to Mike. You're not ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Quincy Wilson with the INT. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack.
Oh, yeah. Excuse.
Are you done?
The guy quit.
Yeah. Why? Because you heard me come in?
No, because I beat him.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. You see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up.
Let's go, baby. Alright, want to know on the day? I'll play with the Browns.
Only got real what's round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these stacks up. 100 mils a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to head, I've never had one.
Came back. What a comeback, baby.
In the middle of the day, and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Quick pitch, start the game. That floating speaker.
Good. 180. Tight end right.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Oh my God, get off the field.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 48 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Yes.
Extra extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away.
Dude, why is that so shallow?
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Watch the run to the spot.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and inches, Murray.
Oh, no.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They try the left side with Johnson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Oh, pick that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play that time out of Chubb. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On the ground, it's Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Using the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a 2nd. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Then the Browns add 6 to their lead. No problem there on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Murray now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why?
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I don't know. I'm just going.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Myles Garrett, and this Browns defense stands tall. Well, down to...
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. That's 2-0 on the day. Wait, pure connection. It didn't even give me the dub. You faggot. Such a waste of my time.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign
I've
number,
yet
put the
to
card in the
use
ATM in the
the
set.
Ravens in Madden 20.
Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more
Right, some still tuning.
Mexican, that make pesos. Get your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
God, it's still got there.
This one taken from the 7.
Lock him up.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
What is
a fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again.
I'm there.
Getting it out left side to Sanu. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this
that.
team.
Fly that.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Willie Henry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Flushed out right.
Yeah.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He completes it to Julio Jones. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely not. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. The quick slant caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's caught, and he'll take it into the end zone.
Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Come on, man. Bro, can this guy for real hurry up?
Touchdown Atlanta from 3 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening.
Are you kidding me? You better. That's a dub for me. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gave me the dub that time. That's what I thought. So that makes 3-0. I didn't even get to use my offense. That's what I really want to do. 3-0, baby.
Camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. last thing. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're in Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, regular.
Let's go now. 18 data. Back to 59. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They'll run for the first
Oh
time.
my God, I wanted to pass the ball.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
This is Ingram on first and 10.
Bring the blitz out of the
Credit him
play.
with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is
keep bringing
his
that
ability
blitz.
to
I'm
read,
just gonna
react,
keep
and make a
passing it
play.
to him.
But on that one,
Oh my
he
God,
looked like
the
one of those
usual
guys.
Garbo.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Doing it, bro.
They go play
God,
action here on
every
first
time.
down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought
When's he gonna
down, but not
learn?
before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hey,
Here's
he learned
Jackson.
this time, but I've got Lamar
He'll buy
Jackson.
some time running.
Run.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
God,
He'll
Lamar
wind up getting
Jackson
9
is
after
so
tucking
fast
it
in
and
this
running,
game.
so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Good.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first one. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Damn right.
They'll try and throw for it with
Get it,
Jackson.
too.
That's to his running
Might
back,
get a
complete.
touchdown
They'll
over
take it
sack
into
down,
the
too.
end zone for a
Sack
Ravens
down.
touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo now. Incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. 3rd down here. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Why won't it let me do this?
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Running right, this is Ingram.
Yes, get off of me.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Yeah, right. Come on, baby. Oh, wow.
So now here's Jackson on first down. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. On 3rd and 1, Jackson steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Nice.
Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It was such a bad kick and it still went that far.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Nobody's...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Wow.
Well, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Wow. Oh, my God. I've never seen a fullback with better move.
28-yard line.
That is crazy.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
Here we go. 180! You're trapped!
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Okay.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former, and I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
65.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 23. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver or tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, a run with Breida, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run it with McKinnon into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. And it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, my God.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Okay, so
sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are
out.
times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson, wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Quan Alexander, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Escaping the pressure right.
What was that?
And that would be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll make it third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down one score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And an alley to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 79 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Rolling to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
Thank you.
They go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
If he has it and he drops it, you guys suck.
Here we go.
Watch the run, you stupid idiots.
Garoppolo gives to Breida.
Thank you.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on second and 8. Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Jackson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. If he's saying, hey, run that one back, guys. Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again. And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Chris Moore was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
I've never seen
and into the end zone. A pick.
I'm done, bro. Yeah, let's offer that a friendly quit. Don't decline. Don't be a little faggery. Oh, okay, 2-1, but I got cheated. The quality was unacceptable. Madden sucks.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round up. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'll be back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Okay.
Ready, yellow lady. Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
Thank you. My goodness, did I need that.
Right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 62 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Why didn't it hit X? Oh my God, it wouldn't even let me hit X.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there from McCaffrey. And even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on a slant. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton out to his left. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Nice job there.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From a yard out. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. Camaro fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third down.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. Walk 54. Tackles.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
What a pass.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yo, Panthers guy, you know, do me a big favor.
On first down, this is
He just,
McCaffrey.
like, friendly quit right now.
McCaffrey with a first down more. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it
I
away.
told you, bro. My ex was here.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
12 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but it'll be second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Breeze on third down. And Ginn's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Breeze. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Come on, can't catch up to Luke Kuechly.
He will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
He's going to be all green. He can at least be all green.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards on the pickup there.
Hold on, I just ran out of bounds and
The
it just
offensive play
wasted
caller
20
sensed
seconds
that
off the
the
clock.
screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
See, I just ran out of
Solid
bounds.
run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it.
Oh,
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Thomas, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Breeze to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Traquan Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Made it
and
that
the
time.
Saints get a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Can I get the ball first?
Carolina getting set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Airing it out for Olsen. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 22, Newton flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gaudin. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. They'll roll him out right. Good footwork at the 30. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Newton on 1st down.
Oh,
and this ball's tipped and
we one-handed the ball. Is that my ball?
Picked off by Von Bell.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's 2nd down. A give. This is Kamara.
Oh, lag.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure comes in. He's
also, I've never seen in a Madden game so much intentional
with a
ground.
sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Now Breeze.
What?
Again, and it's intercepted.
You wouldn't even let me try to catch it.
Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21, forced out to his left.
Hey,
the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. It's hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
61. It was crazy. Oh, my God.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, my God.
This is caught by Gibb. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Breeze now to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down from the 21. It's 2nd and 10.
Why? I just tried to hike the ball.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time.
He almost caught a football.
Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Into the red zone. It's Breeze.
You're telling me.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
If Kamar
Picked
can't
inside
catch
the
him.
10.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And an alley to run. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Unless you have a good running back.
One thing I
they're
think
slow,
that's
they
safe
get
to say
stuck on the right
defensively, the
tackle.
tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Breeze now. Caught on the left side by Gibbs.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Breeze.
I don't even care, bro. Defensive line.
Knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right,
He wasn't
Captain,
even
it's
meant
batting
for
down
him.
to Hatch's time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Get him,
His pass caught at the 4.
He didn't even get
He
tripped up.
coughed it up, and it's picked up by the
It's
Panthers.
this guy again.
He's at the 50, the 30, past the
Fat
20,
line.
10,
Oh,
5,
yeah.
and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
He didn't even get tripped up.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of
didn't
that.
even
That's
take it
what
off.
they've done all game long.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Breeze now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And complete right side to Cook.
Hit so hard in my life.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. To throw again on second down. Breeze, you got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that up. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. He was trying to hit Thomas that
Yeah, he just
time.
sits there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Newton. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one is over.
Alright.
Made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No.
See a stream.